Hi children, welcome back to the class. Dear students, this unit is based on universal brotherhood. In the last class, we came upon racial discrimination experienced by Gandhiji at South Africa. We started upon one such experience that the author had in one of his routine walks. We saw how the author was puzzled by the boys playing in the garden. Author was starting to wonder whether the boys were aware of the differences in their color and wondered what might be going on in their minds. Now, let's see what happens next. The next morning, the boys were there again, and a man was standing at the gate watching them. Means the next day also the boys were there playing in the garden. But today, he also saw a man watching the children play. I stopped and looked just to see what the white boy was making his little servant do. Means Hendrik stopped by to see whether the white boy was still bossing the black boy. To my surprise, now the dark boy was commanding, while the little white youngster did everything. But now the author was surprised to see that now it was the black boy who was commanding the white boy. The little dark boy was striding imperiously up and down the lawn, while the white youngster walked abjectly behind him. It was now the black boy who walked up and down the lawn. Lawn means grass, like a king, and the white boy walked behind him abjectly. Abjectly means worthlessly, like a slave. Get me a banana. The little boy ran into the house and reappeared shortly with a banana. Peel it for me. The little white boy peeled the banana and handed it to his dark master. The black boy orders the white boy to get him a banana. The white boy went inside and came back with a banana. Immediately, the black boy ordered the white boy to peel the banana for him, and the white boy peeled the banana and handed it over to his master. I saw it now. It indeed was a game I had played as a child. Each boy took turns every alternate day to be the boss, the other the slave. It had been great fun to me as a youngster. I smiled as I remembered. Mr. Hendricks now understood that it was just a game. Hendricks remembered that he also had played this game in his childhood. Each boy would get a chance to become the boss for the day, and rest of them will be his slaves and obey his orders. He remembered how funny the game was and how he enjoyed playing the game. I looked at the man standing by the gate. He was a white man. I remembered what I had thought yesterday. He, no doubt, I thought to myself, was wondering if the black race is superior to the white. Now remember there was a man standing near the gate and watching the boys play. He was a white man. Hendricks remembered what he had thought when he saw the white man command the black boy yesterday. Likewise, he was sure that after seeing the black boy boss the white boy, this man would be wondering whether the blacks were better or advanced than the whites. I laughed gently to myself. How silly we grown-ups are to misinterpret a child's action. This man, I said to myself, will be worrying all day. Perhaps he thinks that the blacks will in the end rule over the whites. Now, I will try to clarify and drive away all the doubts from his mind. Hendricks told himself that this man would be wondering all the day. This man would be thinking that the black people are going to rule over the white people. Hendricks decided that he would clear the doubts of this gentleman. He would tell him that it was just a child's game. Perhaps you are thinking that one day or the other the black will rule over the whites. I know you do so, for you just saw how the black commanded the white. Means Hendrix went up to the man. He said, May you be you are thinking that black people are going to rule the white people. I am sure you might think so because you just now saw that happens before your eyes. But gentlemen, don't have any such wrong notions, for that only a game. Just yesterday I saw the little white boy commanding the black boy. Only grown us are silly, aren't we? Said I. Means, but don't have any such wrong notions. Notions means ideas or thoughts. Don't worry, it's just a game. I too had seen the little white boy command the black boy and had the wrong idea. But today, only when I saw the black boy command the white boy, did I understand that it was just a child's game. Only we grown-ups misunderstood the game. Hendrix asked the white man that aren't we grown-up people silly? The man was surprised at my outburst. He looked at me smiling. I know all about the game. The boys are brothers, my sons. Means, now the white man was surprised at Mr. Hendrix's outburst. Outburst means explosion. Here it means sudden, unexpected entry and talk. So the white man was surprised. He smiled at Hendrix and said that he knew that it was a game. He said that both the boys were his sons. He pointed to the fair brown woman on the veranda who had just came out to call in the children. That's my wife, he said. Means, the white man pointed at a brown lady who had come out to call both these boys inside and said to Mr. Hendrix that it was his wife. I smiled. My spirit laughed with me. This is Jamaica. I said to my heart, this is my country, my people. Means, here the author became very happy. He was very proud to be a Jamaican, where they never differentiated themselves as whites or blacks. I looked at the white man. He smiled at me. We will miss the train if we do not hurry, he said. Means, the white man reminded Mr. Hendrix, that they would miss the train if they just stood there watching the boys playing. About the lesson. Jamaican Fragment is a story about the experience of narrator during his regular walk to the rail tracks and back to home. It is a real life experience as evident from its first person writing style. Author uses everyday language to create a simple, relaxed and casual tone. Moral of the story. The narrator, through his own mistakes, gives us the message that assumption and ignorance encourages prejudice. Don't jump into conclusions about another person's point of view. Now, question answer session. First question. What sight surprised the narrator the next day? Answer. The next day when the narrator observed the boys, he was surprised that the black boy was commanding and the little white boy was obeying. Question number 2. What were the two commands given by the black boy? Answer. The two commands given by the black boy to the white boy were, get me a banana and peel it for me. Question number 3. Why was the white man surprised at the narrator's outburst? Answer. The white man was surprised at the narrator's outburst because the narrator wrongly assumes the white man's point of view and explains the boy's actions to the white man, who is actually the father of the boys and already knew about the game. Question number 4. Why do you think the narrator smiled in the end? Answer. The narrator smiles in the end because he is very happy for the fact that his country Jamaica does not differentiate people on their basis of their color. Now, I have given some assignments to the end of the presentation. Please try the same at home. The narrator is a native of Britain, Jamaica, Australia, Africa. The boys were the sons of Jamaican father, white mother, white father, brown mother, Jamaican father, Jamaican mother, African mother, British father. The narrator feels proud of being a human being, black, Jamaican, world citizen. Moral of the story is that we should not underestimate others, quarrel with others, jump to conclusions, divide ourselves into classes and races. How many characters are there in the story? 4, 7, 5, 8. My spirit laughed with me. Here, me refers to the spirit, father of the boys, the brown woman, the author. Let's find Jamaica on the map. That's all for the day. Thank you.